My grandfather walked 10 miles to work every day. My father walked 5. I'm driving a Cadillac. My son is in a Mercedes. My grandson will be in a Ferrari. My great-grandson will be walking again. So I asked him, I said, well, why is that? And he said to me, tough times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create tough times. Many will not understand, but you have to raise warriors.
Welcome to the channel. My name is Dave Hugh Jr. In today's video, we will be talking about this Starbucks employee that had a breakdown at work. And we're going to get into it. We're going to give you my opinions and all that good stuff, man. But before we do that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Leave a like on this video. Comment down below. All that good stuff, man. Also, I do want to say I will be giving you guys a perspective, 2 different perspectives on this situation, man. So we're going to roll a clip and get into it.
People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks. And I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but like, I really want to. I almost walked out today, and I'm crying in the back room right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just, I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and then on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers. And they're good. We don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, he couldn't have even seen that he was scheduled in the first place because he didn't want to be held accountable for not wanting to come in. They don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders on. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at me because I don't have their orders ready and they don't know what to do. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just like talking to each other, and they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck? I don't get accommodations for being neurodivergent. I don't, like, I can't use, people get mad at me for using my sick time. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm like at my wit's end with this job. I really am.
Look, man, that's the clip right there. Y'all saw it. Y'all seen it. I want to talk about it. And first, I want to talk about this angle first. You know, you want to be a guy, right? And, you know, this is the reality. Like, even if you're not working, man, men are treated like shit. So this is your life for the rest of your life. I just want to throw it out there first on that perspective, man. This is your life for the rest of your life, man. Men don't get no slack out this motherfucker. That's the first thing. Second of all, I do want to say this. If you feel this way, you just need to leave that mug, man. Leave the job. Leave the job. Dip out. When you say you felt like you wanted to quit, if the job makes you feel like that, you need to just go ahead and quit. You need to go ahead and quit. Starbucks ain't gonna stress me the fuck out like that. I'm gonna quit that job. I'm out of there in a heartbeat. Don't let no job stress you out like that. I mean, look, you in school already. It don't sound like you got family, kids to feed. Ain't nobody really depending on you. You can quit that job and find you another job probably by tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out here hiring right now, and it should be fairly easy on your part to find a job to replace Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he working at a 7-figure job and he got all this money. I'm pretty sure you can find, you know what I'm saying, a job really quick. And then, you know, it won't be that hard. It won't be that hard. But I do want to say this as well. In terms of the workload and what you are complaining about, 8.5 hours is nothing. 8.5 hours is literally what I work plenty of on most days, if not more than that. I have to go to work in 20 minutes and I'm recording this video, and I do want to say it is 6:40 right now. I probably won't make it home today. I won't make it home today until 10 o'clock p.m. It is 6:40 a.m. right now. I'm gonna go from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and you complaining about an 8.5 shift? Man, look, that's the part that I'm on. But I do understand shit can get stressful out here sometimes. So when shit gets stressful, you need to find you something better. And in terms of something better, it involves you quitting Starbucks and moving on to something better. I just want to throw that out there too. There's no need that you should be making this video during your shift while your other co-workers are putting in the work. And then I heard the phone ringing in the background while he was making this video, and I'm like, what is what you making this video while you really should be out there working? You know, everybody has breakdowns, everybody has meltdowns and stuff like that. It's cool. I'm not judging you for that, but what I am gonna judge you on is the fact that you know shit is hard. You know shit is hard, and people out there putting in work while you sitting there recording your video. If you wanted to make your video complaining about Starbucks, all you really had to do was wait until after hours and record your video about Starbucks. I feel like it would have been perfectly fine then. You would have got your emotions in order, and then you could have simply made your video about Starbucks. Because what you're saying about it, I don't know. There's plenty of jobs out here for you to have, but I will say this about myself. There are two things that I never wanted to do in life, and I really do hope I never have to do these jobs in life. The first one is what he's doing right now. I would never want to work in something where I had to deal with other people's orders and food and stuff like that. So any kind of customer service or any kind of fast food or something like that, I never wanted to do that. When I was younger, I didn't want to work that kind of job. What I used to do was get up with my pops. We cut grass early morning, going door to door, cutting people grass 5 a.m. until like it was stupid hot, bro. Stupid hot in the South, man. We worked all day. But I never wanted to do that. So the second thing I never want to be, and some of you may get offended by what I'm about to say, and I say offended, you might be like, well, I'm doing that right now. So a teacher, I never wanted to be a teacher in my life. Do you see how kids are treating teachers these days? See, not me, not I, no sir. No sir, I couldn't do it. I personally couldn't do it. You can have that, and me, I can't do it. I couldn't personally do it. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, my thoughts and opinion on this video is that I'm gonna sum it up. Personally, I think 8.5 hours is fine for any work day in terms of a normal job. And you know, unless you're doing something like YouTube where you make your own hours, or you're doing something, you know, where you make your own hours. But a lot of people work 8-hour shifts. A lot of people work more than 8-hour shifts. I got homies who are working 12s right now. 12s every single day in terms of like during the week from Monday to Friday working 12s, or they doing I think it's like a 3-2 split. They work 3 days of 12s, 2 days off, and then they vice versa. They flip it, and then they have like a 2-day work week and 3 days off, and then they just keep repeating like that. I know people who do that, and I know being a student is tough. Being a student is tough and working, but there's plenty of other things that you should be able to find instead of working at Starbucks and complaining right now while your people's. The main problem with this video for me is not that he's complaining about it. It's because he's complaining about it right now when you know that your coworkers need your help right now. You already complaining that it's not enough people to help you. And you making the video while the phone is ringing, your coworkers are busting ass out in the front or in the back or wherever they at. So that's the main complaint that I have. But everything else, I mean, it's cool with me. I have no problem that he's saying what he's saying about Starbucks. I ain't got no problem. Why? Because I never ever care for that industry, because you're always gonna deal with people complaining. Everybody has something to complain about. Everybody needs to be somewhere at some point in time, so everybody is rushing you. That's a job I would never want and never will put myself in a situation to have unless I just desperately needed a job right then. But there's nothing I care for. All right, that's a horrible industry to be in. People are rude, people are mean, and it is what it is. But what are your thoughts and opinions? Comment them down below. I want to know yours. Also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out.